All right, welcome back. We are on part two of evaluate expressions with square roots. Okay, we're going to simplify some expressions, and we're also going to do some evaluating by plugging some numbers into the expression here. So let's continue here, simplifying some expressions. 2 squared plus the square root of 16. Well, 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. Square root of 16, well, 16 is 4 times 4. So the square root of 16 is just 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And you're done. You can put that into your calculator. And in your calculator, you can put that in here. Let's clear that out. We had 2 squared. Let me go over. Plus the square root of 16 is 8. Just what we got. Let's try another one. See if you can do this on your own. If pause the video, try it on your own, and unpause when you are done, and see if you can come up with the correct answer. It's a little bit more on this one. Hey, let's check it out. 12 minus the square root of 4 times 25, all of that divided by 8. So you're taking this whole piece, so essentially imagine there are parentheses around this piece, and we're going to divide it by 8. So let's do some simplifying first. Can't do anything with the 12 yet. Minus, we got to do the square root of, well, what's 4 times 25? 4 times 25 is 100. We want to divide this whole thing by 8. Okay. 12 minus the square root of 100. Well, that's our next step. 12 minus the square root of 100 is 10, and we want to divide that by 8. Well, what's 12 minus 10? Again, imagine there are parentheses around that. 12 minus 10 is 2, and we're going to divide that by 8. And we can reduce that down one more. 2 over 8 can be reduced down to 1/4. If I divide both of these by 2, I get 2 divided by 2 is 1, 8 divided by 2 is 4, and I get 1/4 as my answer. Okay, let's see it on a calculator. I have to bounce back and forth just so I can remember what the problem is. So I'm going to make it as a fraction. We have 12 minus the square root of 4 times 25, and we're going to divide that whole thing by 8. And if you notice 0.25 or 1/4, press this button right here, and it changes my decimal to a fraction. What we got over here, 1/4. Awesome. So let's look at evaluating expressions. In these problems, you are given some unknowns. You have some variables, A, B, and C. In the question, we are told what those values are. A is 3, B is 2, and C is 5. So I'm going to take these numbers and I'm going to substitute them into my expression. So let's make A red, let's make B green, and let's make C blue, just so that we can remember exactly what they are with colors. So A, anytime there's an A in this expression, I'm going to substitute it with a red 3. So there's an A here, 3. Any more? I don't see any more. Okay, so I'll put my radical in there. I'm looking at B's now. B is 2. There's a B here. Any more B's? I don't see any more B's. C is 5, so I'm going to multiply that by 5. And then I'm going to finish off my problem. All right, well, let's solve this problem. Simplify. 3 times the square root of 2 times 5 is 10 plus 71. I'm going to keep going. 3 times the square root of 10 plus 71 is 81. I'm going to do 3 times the square root of 81. Well, what's the square root of 81? The square root of 81 is 9. So 3 times 9 equals 27. And you are done. And that's it. Just substitute those numbers in and then simplify. Let's check it on a calculator, make sure we did do it right. Again, I might have to bounce back and forth just to remember the problem a little bit here. We're going to start with 3 times the square root of, I believe it was 2 times 5. 2, oops, 3 times the square root of 2 times 5 plus 71. And make sure that it's all under that radical. Nothing comes out of it. That line goes over all the numbers. Make sure all the numbers are under it. And we see our answer is 27, which is what we got in our problem here. Awesome. And then finally, let's do some evaluating with a longer problem. You gotta do some simplifying. First thing you want to do, remember, gamma, groupings, exponents and square roots, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Okay, so we do have some exponents. So let's start there. Not exponents, but square roots. The E. 3 times 5 plus 4 times the square root of 40 minus 4 is 36. So we continue. 3 times 5 plus 4 times the square root of 36 is 6. 4 times 36, or 4 times the square root of 36, which is 4 times 6. Okay, let's do our multiplication now since we got rid of the square root. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 6 is 24. And we continue. 15 plus 24 is going to be, that's right, 39. Let's check. And again, I'm going to have to bounce back and forth just to make sure we get the right answer. So we started with 3 times 5. 3, let's do it the way it's written, times 5 plus, I believe it's 4, times the square root 40 minus 4 of 40 minus 4. Our answer is 39 here. Let's see what our answer was back here. We said 39. That's it. That's all it is. That's how we evaluate expressions. That's how we solve problems with square roots and exponents. If you have any questions about any of this, please reach out. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. If I don't, and good luck.